Hey guys, I'm going to do a get ready with me today, and it's going to be just a kind of look that I go for in the summertime every day when I'm not wanting to do a whole lot, but I still want to look nice. I did put just a few little curls in my hair this morning. I'm going to pull it back just a tiny bit so that it's not in my face. But my hair is pretty much this texture. I literally put maybe like 4 waves in my hair. And my older daughter had art camp this morning, so I didn't want to drop her off looking crazy, but I didn't have enough time to do a whole lot of makeup, so I just put a tiny bit of the It Cosmetics CC cream on my face, and I rubbed it in with my fingers, and then I used my Benefit Gimme Brow through my eyebrows. But you can still see a little bit of my rosacea, because the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness is really what covers it. So I'm going to do something a little different today, and I'm going to try to put a tiny bit of that on over makeup, and then I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of foundation on top. So we will see. I'll have to get up in just a second because I realized I forgot a under eye concealer. But anyways, the It Cosmetics CC does cover really well, and I would have no problem going out with just this, which I did do in fact, but I don't like the look, excuse me, I have a little bit of a sinusy thing, of a full face of makeup, and you can see a little bit of the redness, so I do like to really cover that up. And I could probably get away without doing any foundation over it. I think I may try that. I was asked, I've been really bad with replying to comments lately. I need to do that this week. But I was asked if the It Cosmetics CC held up in the pool, because I was saying I really like to use that on pool days or something. And it does. It holds up really well in the pool. I mean, after I swim, I go underwater and everything, I can tell a little bit is kind of gone, but in a nice way. Like it came off a little even, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip any more foundation. Let me just go get some concealer real fast. But when I wear it like all day during the day, I notice it breaks down worse on me. So it's not something that I want to have. It's just like an all day only foundation. But for like in the morning time, slapping it on before I go somewhere, and then maybe coming in and do a little bit more. Or if I want good coverage for the pool and SPF, it's good. I mean, it's okay for day to day. It's just if I'm going to wear like a full face over it, it just doesn't really hold up fantastic. But I kind of want to see... I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so this Clé de Peau concealer, I tried it out in my last Get Ready With Me, I believe, and I didn't really have an opinion on it. Well, after wearing it that day, I did not like it. But I wanted to give it one more shot before I said it wasn't good. I actually filmed a sample Sunday and I gave a really thorough review. Well, I accidentally deleted the sample Sunday footage, and then I had emptied my recycle bin. So there it went. And I had mentioned in that video that I hadn't tried the NARS matte concealer, but in my opinion, that's probably what it felt like. Since then, I have been able to try the NARS matte concealer, and I don't like it. And it is very similar to this. So if you have been curious about the Clé de Peau, maybe try the NARS, because it is very, very similar. The texture, it's almost like this soft, I don't want to say like mousse, but it's a very interesting texture. I want to like it because it feels so good, but it collects into fine lines that I never even realized I had, if that makes any sense. I'm so sorry that I'm sniffly. I didn't realize I would be like this, or I wouldn't have sat down to film the video. Like, it looks decent, but later in the day it started getting like all these creases of stuff that I had never even was aware of. So I'm giving this one more try, because I really hate to throw away this sample, because it is such a nice little sample of a concealer that is so raved about, but it just did not work for me. Okay, I pulled out this Milani Shadow Eyes and Almond Cream to try out and see, do I want to keep it? Is it any good? And I'm actually really liking it for an eyeshadow base. It holds my eyeshadow. It doesn't crease, or at least I don't remember it creasing. So we'll see. So I took my older daughter to art camp this morning. She's been going this week. We didn't go yesterday because it was the 4th. They skipped that. She is really into art stuff. So I signed her up for this, and she has really enjoyed it. Today's only the 2nd day, but she's had a lot of fun. She loves art stuff. Loves it. And I'm so not an art person. But she had a lot of fun. So that has been fun. Yesterday was the 4th. Okay, that is the almond cream, as you can see. And we had a decent day. I'm going to use my Too Faced Natural Love palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Honey Butter in the crease, and I'm going to go in with Coffee Date on the lid. I may come back with a little bit of this, I think it's called Spotlight. Yeah, and then Heaven on the brow bone. We woke up, and after Vera's morning nap time, we went and we got a little bit of fireworks, just like sparklers and, you know, kid type stuff, because we live in the city limits and fireworks are illegal. But you can do like the little, you know, the snapper pop things and sparklers and stuff. And then we went over to my in-laws, and she had made a little brunch. So we had brunch, and then we went to the pool. And we swam for a little bit, and that was fun. And then we came home for Vera to take another nap, and I wanted Q to take a little bit of a nap because, I mean, she still naps if she has the ability. And especially after swimming, she gets really tired, and if she's tired, she is extremely cranky. So we came home and they took naps. I had to wake her up so she wouldn't sleep too late. And if you wake her up, it is like Satan. It's not good. And so we were going to go back over to my mother-in-law's, and she was cooking dinner. We were doing like grilled tuna steaks. She had made scalloped potatoes. I made a caprese salad. I'm trying to remember what else. Some broccoli. Mexican cornbread. The point of me telling you this, of course my battery looks like it may die. I have another one, no fear, is it was a really good dinner. And then we were going to do the little fireworks, and then my husband had recently built her a fire pit in the backyard. So we were going to do s'mores in the new fire pit. And she was being such a peel, would not eat anything. Oh, kids that age, she's 6. They go through these phases where they don't want to eat anything. And you're like, how are you still functioning and you're alive? And she's a really good eater. Like, her favorite food, like her favorite thing to eat is a cucumber. No exaggeration. And fruit. Like, she would eat raw veggies and fruit for every meal of the day. And that's, while that's fine and dandy, I still want her to, you know, eat meals with people. She wouldn't eat. She was just dawdling. And I kept saying, if you do not eat, we're going to go home. We're not going to do all that. It ended with the Quinlan train leaving the station. That's what we like to call it. She wouldn't eat anything. She came home. She missed the fireworks. She missed the s'mores. She woke up this morning, and for art camp, I was like, okay, I'll just let her drink an instant breakfast, something I know that will give her a little bit of energy she loves. She wouldn't drink that. She finally did. And I mean, I just don't even know how she is functioning right now, because I know she's got to be starving because she didn't eat anything last night. So, anyways, I guess the point of me telling y'all this is just, you know, like, when do they get past this whole food, what's it called? Like a, you know, like a, not a riot or a picket, but just like this food issue. I mean, I remember sometimes being appealed about food when I was a kid, but you know, you also grow out of it. I'm just really curious. And I'm not going to say, like, I'm strict in the sense of, if I say something and I take something away from you, I follow through with my word. I don't go back on it and say, okay, well, we'll do s'mores. If you don't eat, you don't eat. You will go to bed hungry. I don't make separate meals. If she doesn't like something I'm making and I know that, then I will maybe make her something that I know she'll eat. But I'm not somebody that just, like, if I'm making a perfectly acceptable meal and she doesn't want to eat it, then she just doesn't get anything. But if it's something that I know she doesn't like say chili. I haven't been making chili lately or anything. I know she's not going to eat chili, so I would, you know, make her something else. Anyways, enough about that. This is my Hourglass Incandescent Light. I use that to set my under eyes. And then I mix dim and incandescent together to set all over. So anyways, that was how our 4th went. It was, I mean, it was a decent day, but it ended on a bad note. It's just, any day, anytime we have like something big coming up to where it's going to be a fun day, she'll do that. I don't understand. Okay. And she is the sweetest little girl. It's like she just does it to herself. And then the Glo Minerals Bronzer in Sunlight. I'm going to use it to bronze. This is the look I was doing in a few actually videos I put up. I know my 1 month 1 palette video. And a bunch of you complimented my look, so I thought this would be a good one to recreate today. Plus it's a look, it's just like a typical look I love to do. Just a really bronzy eye, bronzy skin, pretty light lips. That way I feel like I look good, but I'm not too much. Like I love a pretty eye look, but I don't necessarily want to wear that every day when I'm running errands or doing stuff. I don't know. I don't want to look like, you know, I think I'm glamour shots, which there is nothing wrong with looking like you have on a ton of makeup. I love makeup. Excuse me, but sometimes I want to look a little, you know, just like lighter. Yeah, I'll use blush. I've been using my Charlotte Tilbury First Love blush when I do wear blush, but lately I haven't been wearing blush a whole lot. Which this is such just a natural flush. Okay. Anyways, I love this. If you are contemplating picking this up for just like a good nude, go with anything kind of blush, you will not go wrong. Okay, I think what I may do, because I know my battery is going to die anyways, I'm going to have to replace it. I'm going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay Zero liner and do a little bit of a tight line. I may do a touch of the Kat Von D Tattoo Liquid Liner on the upper lash line, very thin, and then do my mascara. And I'm going to use my eyelash curler, my Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof, and the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I just pulled this out of my little mascara drawer, so hopefully it works well and it's not dried out. If it is, then I'll just use something else and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So, my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, I thought this one was fairly new in my drawer, so I pulled it out and, ooh, if if you can see, it is like all dried up and a mess. So I am going to just scrap that. So I went back to my little drawer and I got my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, and I love it. I hadn't had some of this in so long. It was a Point Perk for Sephora maybe last month, so I picked it up. It is very similar in brush to the Too Faced Better Than Sex, the Stila, like Huge Extreme, and the It Superhero. The Too Faced Better Than Sex is probably my least favorite out of all those. I really love the Stila. I love this. And the It Superhero really grew on me, so I'm happy to have that. So that's what I have going on. And then I'm going to take my Chanel liner in Ardent, which is kind of a bronzy color. And I'm going to run that on my lower lash line. I kind of do it like in my waterline. And then I do the lash line from like on top. So I press it in. I don't know if other people like come up underneath or how they do it, but that's what I do. Because honestly, when people do like tight lining and that kind of eyeliner on camera, I can't even watch it. It just like, it hurts. So I just kind of look away. Okay, so that is just kind of what I like on a daily basis for my face. It's nothing crazy fancy on the eyes, but it's just a really pretty look. And then this lippy I've been wearing so much lately. I've been loving it. It's the YSL Volupte Sheer Candy in the shade 12. I think it's Raspberry. And you can see how much I've used lately. It is just a very shiny, shimmery, I don't want to say light pink, but like a little bit more than just like super light. And these YSLs, they're like a balm. They feel so good on the skin. They're just glossy, they're shiny. They're just really, really pretty. So, I feel like my face looks a little, I don't want to say dewy, but like a little shinier than usual. And maybe it's because I put on my It Cosmetics CC cream and then didn't powder it. So, and as far as my hair goes, you can see a little bit. I literally put in like 4 curls this morning, so it definitely doesn't have as much curl as it has in the other videos. But my hair in the back, it's very natural wavy, but in the front, it is like stick straight. So that's the only reason I even put a few curls in. So anyways, that is all for this Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to do one with more of a like, I don't want to say like extravagant eye look, but more than just like a one shadow kind of look, then let me know. If you have any specific requests for a video, let me know. Any Get Ready With Me's that you want, just whatever, anything that you want to see, give me your request down below, because I'm kind of, like, I don't really have any new ideas. I think I'm going to do kind of like a summer essentials video soon, but other than that, I'm going to film my favorites in a few minutes, and that's about it. So anyways, I will see you guys later. So thanks for watching. Bye.